Hey, Vienna. Hey, John Brooke. Hey, Gabrielle. Going to go outside to play with my cats. Aw. Hey, Bumpy. Hey, Gigi. Hey, Scapegoat. Cats are cute. I miss having a cat. Only time I get to see a cat now is when I go over to my mom's place. Hey, Jenna. And then can pet her cat for a few minutes. Hey, Anunnaki. I'm not doing a magic trick. I don't know any magic tricks. When am I moving out? The only magic. God damn it. Anunnaki, the only magic trick I know is making your mom squirt. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was bad. Hey, QZ. Hey, PK. Alternatively, the only alternative joke. Alternate joke. The only magic trick I know is making your father's dick disappear. So yeah, that is also a suitable joke for that. I don't. I don't go both ways, but a joke's a joke. Gigi does not approve. Sorry, Gigi. Would I date Dee Dee? Probably not. Your father isn't gay. That you, as far as you know. Would I date a lesbian with a boyfriend? Hey, J Dot. Hey, Pineapple. Hey, Jerry. Um, I'm not. I'm not totally sure I'd be into polyamory. Yeah, like that'd be sort of the hang up. It's like, yeah, do I really want to date a girl who's already got someone? I don't know. Would I be in a poly relationship? I don't know, Lisa. I don't know that it's something I'm interested in. Auto for work. Any restaurant recommendations? Um, I don't know. I didn't really eat out that much. Like I got a lot of takeout, but I mean, I didn't really go out to restaurants very often when I was living in Ottawa. Hey, Zero Cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what restaurants to recommend. Got my sodium checked? No, I never get anything checked. Totally Ubering it. Okay. Yeah, and it's just I don't know. I did not watch the Barbie movie. Hi, Lisa. I did not watch it, and I probably won't. Driving here is nuts. Yeah. It's yeah, it's not ideal. The Barbie movie is crap. Yeah, I mean, it seems really good. Ryan Gosling is a douche. Is he? Never heard anything. I haven't really heard anything bad about Ryan Gosling. And am I able to parallel park? That was not something I was good at. No. Hey, Habibi. You don't even need to be good at parallel. Like, you don't even need to know how to parallel park in order to get your driver's license here. Like, that part of it is optional because so few people are good at parallel parking. They're like, yeah, fuck it. How do people park in Canada? Hey, Trailer. I mean, some people can do it, some people can't, and it's just, I don't know. People look for better parking spaces. Why do they not have tuk-tuks? Couldn't tell you. We're missing out. I'll take your word on it. Start a tuk-tuk business, Canada. Why? Would I date a 500-pound girl? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. No, I never had a lemonade stand. There wasn't much point to like. There wouldn't have been much. Hey, urchin, there wouldn't have been much point to a lemonade stand on my street, the street I grew up on. It was a really small street. Like it was a very small street with not a lot of people moving around. Did I ever have a long stand? I'm not sure what a long stand is. But it's like, yeah, there just wasn't enough people walking around to justify, you know, and when there's no stairs or when there's no chairs, then yes, I have stood for long periods. Tattoo? Pass. Because, yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know, there's only 2, 3 dozen houses. There's only like 3 dozen houses on the street. I don't know. It was a dead neighborhood. Nice neighborhood. Like it was sort of like nice suburban neighborhood and everything. It was a nice neighborhood. It was just kind of, but it was dead. So like a lemonade stand, there would you'd see nobody. Like nobody would come. You would not see anybody uh, walking around on the street. Never too late to set up a lemonade stand now. Pass. I've already got a job. I have a job. I don't need a second job. Lemonade stand is your side hustle. This is my side hustle. YouTube is my side hustle. McDonald's, Jen. I ordered McDonald's, so this is just a Sprite. Get on that grind. Grind you. Hey, Jordan. Your mom is my side hustle. Good. Is that weird tiger strip? Oh, it's just what a McDonald's cup looks like. Oh. Nah, I got burgers. I got a burger. I got the Boiger. Cost me, I think, $33 total, including $5 for the tip. Do they still do Monopoly? Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's not going on right now, but yeah. Yeah, Monopoly still goes on. They still have the Monopoly every year. That's the free food stickers. Indeed. We got sick from McDonald's. I've gotten like bad shits from it. Don't know that I've ever gotten like genuinely sick. So right now I want to make chicken yesterday. Oh, nice. Congratulations. Diarrhea? Yeah. Hey, Explorer. I look different. Don't know why. Hey, Yosh. Surprised at the lack of homeless people in here. Too busy, I suppose. They've got too much stuff to do. In Ottawa, homeless people in Ottawa. I mean, there probably are a bunch. Like there are some homeless people in Ottawa. I think it's just depends on the neighborhood you're in. Sorry, I thought you meant on this stream. I thought you were making a joke about lack of homeless people on this stream. Yeah, lack of homeless people in Ottawa. Like I said, it depends on. I think it depends on sort of what part of town you're in. How's life? Still happening. They're everywhere in Ottawa or in Hamilton. Yeah, Hamilton. Hamilton's a city that doesn't have a good reputation in general. So I don't know. Hamilton is kind of a rough city. Need one of those back scratchers. What, for whenever I need a fork, PK? Yeah. Probably could use one. With the Magic Piper of Life. It's a play on Magic Piper of Love. The Magic Piper of Love. I forget the name of the artist who did that. What's that? Hey, Fernanda. It's a song. Never heard that song, Magic Piper of Love? Edwyn Collins. Song by Edwyn Collins. Yes, Explorers. Yes, I am still working customer service. Yeah, The Magic Piper of Love. Song by Edwyn Collins. It's just a really good, catchy song. That's a Mexico showing his alien's body. I don't think it's an alien. When did that song come out? I'm curious when the song came out. Oh, it was 97. On the Edward, I have to. Edwyn. It's Edwyn Collins. The song actually appeared in the first Austin Powers movie. Yeah, it was a song that actually got featured in the single on the soundtrack for the original Austin Powers. Have you ever heard the song "A Girl Like You"? Never met a girl like you before. only Edwin I've ever known is a cross-dressing arsonist. They do sound cool. Empire Records. It was actually featured in Empire Records. Yes, that song did feature in Empire Records. That was Edwin Collins, and then a couple years later, there was Magic Piper of Love. The Magic Piper of Love, the Magic Piper of Love, of love, of love. If you listen to the song, you'll probably recognize it. You'll probably be like, "Oh, that one, yeah, that was an awesome that song." You should listen to it because it's a really good song. It's just a really good song. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about, Anunnaki. Sometimes you're just speaking another language entirely. They're fine. Apparently, they actually went. My mom and brother actually went together for got together for a pub to watch a baseball game today. Mom texted me as like right when I was starting my meal, like right when I was starting to eat. My mom texted me to ask if I wanted to meet them at Boston Pizza. It's like I literally just started eating. The pink dude from Dragon Ball Z. Ah, the magic conch. Is that your nickname for your hoo ha? So yeah, I'll get together with my mom next weekend instead. Yeah, the magic conch. Is that what you call your vagina? Because I mean, it's kind of a weird nickname, but I've heard weirder. SpongeBob. Tells the answers like a magic 8 ball. In which case, weirdly, it might actually be. Don't some people pronounce conch like conch? I think so.
Conch.
I guess in the Florida Keys. Apparently, in the Florida Keys, they call it a conch. Or I guess like in parts of America, in parts of the U.S. There are some parts of the U.S. And the Bahamas. Bahamas as well. So, yeah. So there are places. It depends. There are some places where it's conch, some places where it's conch. Say magic conch. How do I say it? I say it as conch. We were all together. Would we do the conga? Probably not. I mean, the rest of you can. I'm fine not. I'm fine not doing the conga. Hooter cooter? It would be magic. Hooter cooter? Why are we talking about cooters? Why do our conversations always... I brought it up. Well, yes, okay, but why are we still talking? Fine. Fine, I'll take the blame for it if I must. Queef, queef, that's the sound of the beef. It's beautiful, Jenna. Play Mad Libs and only answer in cooter terms. Every answer is just every single answer is some sort of vagina reference. That's how your brains work. Outside for 15 minutes and got 500 bug bites. Yeah. Bugs suck. I've got 5 bug bites. You know, a girl with bug bites, but they're actually her tits. Good old itty bitty titty committee. Do I feel like I belong in Bikini Bottom? No. Because I never cared about SpongeBob. SpongeBob was. I think SpongeBob's another case where it's like, nope, too popular. I'm not interested. People like it too much. I'm out. You like The Simpsons? I like The Simpsons. I don't know. It's just one of those things where my contrary nature. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. In the case of SpongeBob, I got contrary. I was contrarian. The sponge is a form of contraception. Yes, it is. Just shove a sponge in there. So I hear. Just any old sponge as well. It doesn't have to be like a special sponge. You can just grab like a dish sponge. I'd recommend one you haven't used before, one that hasn't been used for dishes yet. You probably want one that hasn't been used for dishes. Like to use the scratchy sponges. Whatever works for you. The stainless steel ones. Yep. Like I said, whatever works for you. Thoughts on the iPhone 15? I don't fucking care. I've never cared about iPhones. Vabbing? Vabbing doesn't sound familiar. Not sure I've ever heard of vabbing. With Google? I mean, I probably could. But when you marinate yourself in your pussy juices to attract a mate. Ah, fair enough. Can I Vogue? I think so. Is it like this? Is this how you Vogue? Like a fine steak? Yep. Make it Friday. Technically, for me, it's Saturday. Wednesday dance? No. Leading season. Yeah, I think they're doing a second season of it. With, or at least there were plans, at least, for a second season. Like, I have no idea how it's going right now. Does it need to be darker? Honestly, like, so what I would say, rather than darker, what I would say is definitely pull back on the whole romance stuff for Wednesday herself. Other characters, sure. Her roommate, yes. Have her roommate continue with her boyfriend. Continue to do that. That's fine. Wednesday herself, you don't really need a romantic plot for Wednesday herself. Um, I still maintain that the way to do that show, I still maintain that they just went about that show the wrong way. They took a supernatural teen thriller and then dropped Wednesday Addams into it. Or a supernatural teen thriller comedy and dropped Wednesday Addams into it, rather than building a show around. Was she by? Hey, Stoner. I suspect that it's not something that the writers were going for. It is entirely possible that the actresses involved may have been playing with it a little bit. My shoes? Some other time, maybe. But yeah, so I don't think that the writers intended for Wednesday and the roommate to be seen as bi. Audience sure saw it that way. The audience definitely, like a significant chunk of the audience, was definitely like, they're into each other, right? But the writers were clearly going for, like the writers clearly wanted will Wednesday end up with? Which boy will Wednesday end up with? Which boy is Wednesday's crush? The split room made them seem like gay foils. They did. It did. It absolutely did. Like it absolutely made them come across as gay foils. That was the gayest room ever. Like that was the most lesbian bedroom imaginable. For sure. But like I said, the writers clearly didn't see it that way. There's no question that the writers had no intention, like had no interest in that. It's just it was entirely down to I think it was entirely down to the chemistry between the actresses. Um, yeah, for second season of Wednesday, I think push the normal. Like I think do more to contrast Wednesday with sort of normality, with normal society. Because I mean, that's the whole point of the Addams family. Like that is the entire point of the Addams family as a concept, is contrasting them with so-called normal, conventional societal norms. Regular society is all like, "Oh, death is scary," and then the Addams family was like, "Death is great. I love death. We love death." And then fucking that Wednesday show just fucking like, no, that contrast is boring. Let's just throw her in with a bunch of monsters. An academy full of monsters. Yeah. The original was better. Yeah. So for Wednesday season 2, let's focus on which boy on whether Wednesday is going to end up with a given boy or whatever. You know, pull back on that bullshit, and maybe a little bit more. Maybe try to do a little bit more of the contrast of Wednesday. Just not even that she doesn't fit in with normal society, just that normal society doesn't know how to react to her. Because I mean, that was another big thing. Like, it's not that the Addams family, it's not that they had any problems with conventional society. They had no contempt for other people. There was no They weren't deliberately trying to cut themselves off or seeing themselves as better than regular people. They were just happily being themselves, and conventional society had no idea how to handle them, and the Adams just didn't really notice or care about that. If people ran screaming from their house, they'd just be like, that visit went well. Come back soon. Right. So yeah, for Wednesday season 2, try to get back a little bit more to the roots of the Adams family. It's not so much about them being spooky and creepy and violent and whatever. It's more about the rest of the world just not knowing how to deal with people who are joyfully themselves. Just kind of occurring to me that you could absolutely read like a queer analogy into the Addams family. Yeah. People being joyfully themselves, and if other people can't handle it, well, that's other people's problems. Anyway, I'm more curious to see how Beetlejuice 2 will turn out. I wonder if Lydia is still going to be wonderfully goth now that she's like 40s or 50s. How old is Winona Ryder? If the relationship ain't like Morticia and Gomez, I don't want it. Yeah. They've got like they have like the best relationship. They've got the best marriage ever. 51. So yeah. Winona Ryder is early 50s. Huh. She is 51 years old. yeah, curious if Lydia is going to be a 50-year-old goth or if she's going to have been. Yeah, if she is going to have gotten boring with age. Remember when she's a shoplifter? Yeah, it was weird. The shoplifting was weird. I will say that. Like, it was a weird thing for her to do. But I mean, like, it was also like a kind of like a whatever thing. Like, it was, yeah, she was young and she was young, and by that point, she'd already been in show business for a good few years at that point. Like, she got started young and got fairly famous young. Um, so I mean, yeah, she was acting out. Timothy Leary is her godfather. Yeah, yeah. I think it was just one of those things where like things were just kind of weirdly fucked up. Like, I think she was 30. Apparently, she was 30 when that happened. She was older than I thought. 30 when she did the shoplifting. But I mean, like, I think it's just one of those things where it's just she was just in kind of a fucked up state of mind. Yeah, see, she was going through some fucked up. Hey, kitty germs. She was going through some fucked up shit, and she was on some medication that fucked her up as well. And I think it is a shame how much the media just could have made a circus about it. Where it gets absolutely. I think where shit like that gets absolutely infuriating is men will abuse women, and the media doesn't fucking care. Secret or special talent? I don't. Favorite food? I don't know. I like meat. I like beef. Favorite food is beef. Probably roast beef. Yeah, like Sean Penn was abusive to Madonna, and the media didn't give a shit. Johnny Depp has been abusive to multiple women, and the media doesn't give a shit. The media never gave a shit. Tons of men abusive to women, and the media just does not give a shit. They might care if the guy is black. If a black man is abusive to women, then the media might give a shit. If he's white, they could not care less. Just genuinely, just nope. We'll mention it, but we're not going to harp on it nearly as much. You know, they might mention it briefly, but they won't harp on it nearly as much as a woman shoplifting or doing something else. You know, the media will take delight anytime they get to run a bitches be crazy story. What about Harvey Weinstein? We put that monster in prison. I mean, that happened because just so many people came out against him. So many women came out against him. Like in Weinstein's case, it really was just he got buried under the evidence. Like there were just way, way, way too many women coming forward all at the same time. And I mean, again, it's a situation where women had been accusing him for decades. Women had been talking about Harvey Weinstein for decades. Nobody gave a shit. Not until a couple dozen women all came forward at the same fucking time. Like, it took an army of women to take down Harvey Weinstein. Joe Koppenhaver is also put to the Summers, namely brutalized one woman. I don't even know who John Koppenhaver is. Where can I buy a chair like mine? I don't know. Online somewhere. I don't even know what chair this is. Like I don't even know what brand this is. So yeah, I don't even know who John Koppenhaver is. So MMA fighter. Eh. Well, hey, we got one dude. Evidence against him must have been pretty damn strong if for him to actually get sent to prison, though. There must have been some damn strong evidence against him, I would think. Do trivia? One of these weeks, Kitty Charms. I'll try to do another trivia stream soon. I'll try to do another trivia stream one of these weeks. Dan Schneider. Everyone knows that he's not to be trusted. Who's Dan Schneider again? Was he the kids show dude? Dan Schneider, was he the dude who was behind all those kids shows in the 90s with slime and shit? Producer. Okay. Is her Victorious iCarly and Lizzie McGuire? But I mean, that's another case where, like, how many allegations against him and how long? Yeah, because I'm guessing there were probably a lot of allegations against him. And I'm guessing those allegations go back a long time before the media started saying, okay, we should probably talk about this dude. Joss Whedon, there were stories about him way back in the Buffy days. Yeah, even back during the day Buffy the Vampire Slayer era, there were stories about Joss Whedon. Sexual misconduct and just like being weirdly aggressive to actors and to the cast and just being kind of a dick. And honestly, people did not take any of it seriously until other people backed up Ray Fisher's story. Like Ray Fisher talked about Joss Whedon being an abusive asshole, and then other people were backing him up. Like other big stars from that movie were backing him up, and that was the only reason that anyone took it seriously, was because there were big stars backing Ray Fisher up. And even then, even with that, I wonder if the fact that he had took over from Snyder, Zack Snyder. Yeah, people like there were a lot of people who hated Joss Whedon for taking over Justice League from Zack Snyder, despite being, despite the fact that Zack Snyder had dropped out for personal reasons and was not coming back. Don't know about you. A lot of people in Hong Kong dislike Jackie Chan as well. Yep. Jackie Chan. Why do I always blank on her name? Who's that actress? Did a lot of martial arts movies, and one of the bigger Eastern actresses in the West. One of the fairly small number of Hong Kong actresses who made it big in the West as well. Pluviophile? I don't think I have. Not Lou. Not Lucy Liu. She was in Star Trek Discovery. She played Georgiou in Star Trek Discovery. Katharine Hepburn. I think she was in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon as well. Not Sandra Oh. Milan, yes. She was in Milan as well, I think. Michelle Yeoh, yes. I believe it is Michelle Yeoh. I don't know why I always forget her name. For some reason, I just have so much trouble remembering her name. So weird. Anyway, yeah. Michelle Yeoh is called Michelle Yeoh regularly calls Jackie Chan out on being a male chauvinist pig. Like her words, he's a chauvinist. Like she said that, like she's, she says it because she's his friend, but like, yo, like she likes Jackie Chan. She's friends with Jackie Chan, and she still thinks he's a chauvinist asshole. Yo, when your friends think you're a chauvinist prick, you probably are. Don't tell me you're rich. Yeah. Nothing says money like McDonald's. She literally just won an Oscar. I mean, I don't pay attention to the awards, Juicer. Like, I don't really pay that much attention to the entertainment industry. First Station won best actress. I'm bad at names, Juicer. Something like I blank out on names regularly. I do suck at names, and I don't know why I consistently blank on her name. Like that's the weirdest one. Like she is like Michelle Yeoh is one of those names that I just for some reason consistently blank out on. And it's so ridiculous because I can remember like I don't know. Like I can remember a lot of other Star Trek actors' names. Did I watch VMAs? No. No, I mean, I haven't watched VMA since I was like 14. Hero? I have not seen Hero. Highly recommend. I'll try to keep it in mind. Yo is Malaysian, O is Canadian. I did know that Sandra is Canadian. I forgot about her being Canadian. I did know that Sandra is Canadian, though I did forget that. Yo being Malaysian, I'd probably read before, but most of the time I don't really worry too much about where actors are from. That said, I do always like to know if they're Canadian. If an actor is Canadian, that's like the only thing I care about. Zhang Zi was in Crouching Tiger and Hero of Lover. Dual citizenship? No. I don't think I have dual citizenship. Not that I'm aware of. As far as I'm aware, I don't think I have a Scottish citizenship. Like if I were to be dual citizenship, it'd be Canadian and Scottish. I don't think I have Scottish citizenship though. Is it worth getting? Yeah. Depends on whether you expect to be going back and forth very often. Hey, Killface. Thanks for stopping in at least. Freaking fruit fly. I think I saw a millipede in my room last night. I think it was a millipede. It was. I killed it. I did kill it. It is fairly long with a lot of legs. And like it looked really gross. I was able to kill it. But yeah, I was like, yeah. Where the fuck did it come from? Like, I don't know where the hell it came from. It's not something I ever saw before. I have no idea where the fuck that thing came from. But I was not happy about seeing it. So yeah, now that's something I need to be worried about. Yeah. Yeah, genuinely no idea where it even could have come from. But I hated it. Anywho's. Should we reveal? No. Yeah, looks like Bill Maher is going to be resuming his show. What a shock. What an absolute shock that Bill Maher is a scab. Don't Bill Maher? A lot. Hey, only interest. He didn't get canceled. Sadly, his show has not been canceled. As a person, kinda. Yeah, Matt Walsh is just an asshole. And he always has been. Bill Maher fucking sucks. And this revelation that he is also a scab, bringing back his show while the strike is still going on. Not the least bit. Is he the one with the book on how to be a woman? Bill Maher? That I don't really know about. Like, I don't know if he has a book on how to be a woman, but frankly, I wouldn't be surprised. Matt? Oh, I was talking about Bill Maher. Did I say Matt Walsh? Sorry, I meant Bill Maher. Yeah, Bill Maher is an asshole. He always has been. And the fact that he's a scab, not at all surprising. Of course, Bill Maher is a scab. Of course, he doesn't give a shit about his writers. Apparently. Apparently, Bill Maher does pay his writers very well and treats them like absolute shit. Like, he has to pay his writers well because otherwise they would not put up with him. Yeah, is sort of what it comes down to. Yeah, I mean, he already shat. Like, he already shit on the writers by saying that their demands in the strike were unreasonable. Kooky. Bunch of kooky demands. Like, yes, how dare they expect to be uh, fairly compensated for the work they do? And how would I clean my back of my carpet? Not as often as I should. Jimmy Fallon is toxic to his coworkers. Yep. Again, not at all surprising. Jimmy Fallon seems just like a phony. Just like a phony person in general, to be honest. Um, Fake laugh, yep. Matt Walsh kind of looked like a character you would create in Project Zomboid. Probably. I don't know what Project Zomboid is. Yeah, Matt Walsh is just a fucking awful human being. Yeah, speaking of Walsh, Dancing with the fucking Stars bringing him on? Dancing with the Stars bringing on Matt fucking Walsh? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, Jesus fucking Christ, way to signal to your entire audience and all your employees and everybody on the fucking planet that you don't actually give a shit about protecting people. Because Matt Walsh is absolutely fucking toxic. He's anti everybody. Matt Walsh is one of those assholes who is opposed to everybody who is not straight white Christian male. If you're not a straight white Christian male, Matt Walsh straight up fucking hates you and thinks you're shitty and lowly and beneath him. If you're not a straight white Christian male, he thinks that you are inferior to him. And that is what his entire career has been built on. Is shitting on everybody who's not a straight white Christian male. And then Dancing with the fucking Stars brings one? Fuck off with that shit. Like, fuck off. The guy spends. Hey, Joel. The guy spends all his time. Ugh. What exactly is woman? woman is someone who identifies as a woman. Someone who identifies with the physical, social, mental, emotional, cultural traits traditionally associated with femininity. Boom. There you go. Okay. So if you are going to be transphobic, Juicer, fuck you. Hey, Izzy. I'm not putting up with fucking transphobia on my channel. You want to push that fucking you're not human female? You want to push that shit? Fuck off. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of my channel because I don't want you here. Right, good night, alien tourist. Enjoy dinner. What did he say? He was like, what exactly is a woman? Answer, adult human female. And Juicer was basically just saying, you know, that trans people are invalid. Juicer was pushing he made the statement that all the TERFs use to declare that every single trans person is invalid. Fuck that shit. Fuck that noise. Fuck you, Juicer. And I saw like a photo of it, but I don't believe they're actually aliens. Yeah, if you're gonna start throwing TERF talking points into my channel, you can just get the fuck out of my chat. Forever. Juicer is female? I don't fucking care. Juicer's an asshole. If she's gonna if she's gonna start spouting transphobic rhetoric here, she can stay the fuck out of my chat. Would I wear sweatpants that say juicy on the butt? Probably not. You're a weasel, Jordan. I have a surprising number of weasels in my chat. Like I said, if she's gonna say adult human female, she's gonna throw adult human female in here. Fuck that. That is a TERF talking point. Where it's like something where weasels. Apparently, yep. She's joking. Wasn't a funny joke. And frankly, it wasn't a funny joke, so. I have no tolerance for TERFism. No, fucking whatever, LGB. Like I said, I have no interest in. If I can find that. If I can find, I'll give her one more chance. I'll give her another chance if I see something like that. If she posts something like that again, then yeah. False art. No, it's not false. I have no interest in allowing. Hey, Color Purple. I have no interest in allowing bullshit turf talking points to be thrown into my chat. And the whole adult human female is one of the biggest turf talking points. It is one of their biggest lines. And it is. And it is used to just invalidate every single trans person on the planet. Look at a photo of you. Whatever, dude. So, like I said, maybe don't throw. Maybe don't throw the single biggest turf uh, phrase into the chat. Because, like, my first instinct when I see that phrase is block. Next week, Color Purple. I'm going to get together with my mom next week. Getting dinner? Yeah, I think that's the plan. Is we'll get together for dinner. No. No, last time I opened them was like 3 days after that video where I created it. Chinese. The truth is, Cornwall doesn't really have good Chinese food. The Chinese options in Cornwall are pretty grim. At least, from what I can think of. A couple of really. There's like one mediocre Chinese buffet and two pretty bad Chinese buffets. Because really don't have good Chinese food in Cornwall. Korean barbecue. Yeah, we don't have that in Cornwall. Korean barbecue is just not a thing in Cornwall. We have. We've got a really good Mediterranean restaurant. We do have one really good Mediterranean restaurant. We've actually got like a really nice. There's actually a really nice gourmet burger restaurant. As far as I know, it's still open. Here's a question: is that place still open? What's that place called? It is still open. All right. Or maybe it's not. Yeah, we had a really good gourmet burger bar, Truffles Burger Bar. It's like this gourmet burger place. Looks like it might actually be closed though. So, yeah, so we've got a really good Mediterranean place, and I think that might be it. Faux? I think so. But I think it's like at the. I believe there's. I'm pretty sure there's a faux place at the mall food court. Might be one or two places that deliver it as well. I don't know that I actually like pho though. Favorite Mediterranean food? Um, I don't know. I always get the chicken au gratin, which I'm not sure is actually Mediterranean. Um, they used to have really good Mediterranean style lamb chops. They have like really good lamb chops, so Mediterranean style. I liked those, but they stopped serving those pretty long time ago. I would assume just low demand. Thai food? I don't know if I'd enjoy it. I am I am really picky, so. Don't know that I'd actually enjoy like Thai food or Vietnamese or wherever. All right, I think that McDonald's is catching up to me. So I think I'm gonna get going. I think I'm gonna end the stream here so I can spend the rest of the night pooping. Because I'm pretty. Because I think that McDonald's is catching up to me. I think the burger's catching up to me. Isn't that bad? I mean, I'll see how bad it is. I'll let you know tomorrow how bad it was. I'll let you know tomorrow how bad my diarrhea is tonight. So look forward to that. Tune in for my pooping updates. And good night for now.